Hey plant friends, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. A little chilly this morning. It was 39 when I woke up, but looking at the extended forecast, that seems to be the last chilly evening. It's Memorial Day weekend coming up, so that's typically our unofficial last frost date around the area. I have a bunch of seedlings I need to get in the ground. Here they are. Some of them are desperate to get in the ground. So I thought I'd bring you along, see what we can get planted. I have a couple hours before I have to get the kids. So I'll kind of give you a tour of what we have and see what we can get done. These snapdragons are glorious. They've been outside for a couple of weeks now. These are some of the ones here that I had snipped, other ones that I had rooted. They got super tall, so I'm going to plant those together. I also want to get some of these sweet peas out. And then this safflower, that's getting super tall. That needs to get in the ground. Here's some more snapdragons. They're struggling a little bit. I also have some calendula that needs to get in the ground. Some petunias. I want to put the rest of the feverfew out. Up here, I have some dahlias, amaranth. The coleus, I'm not sure if I might want to do in pots or in the ground. I'm not sure yet. The honeywort, that needs to get in the ground. That's that one right there is a honeywort. And right here is the Chinese forget-me-nots. Those need to get in the ground also. Here's another tray that needs to get in the ground. The cosmos. So pretty. These have all been outside for well over a week. Here we have a ton of, what is this? Oh, scabiosa and starflowers. And then we have the bunnytails grass, and then this is the frosted explosion grass. Wow. All right, that's not even it. We still have more. So here's the rest of what I want to get planted. These are sunflowers I started. They've been in these seed trays a little too long. They're a little leggy, and they need to get in the ground ASAP. But every time I start sunflowers directly in the ground, the squirrels get them most of the time, or the chickens. So that's why I started them in trays. Same with these zinnias. They're getting a little leggy. They need to get in the ground. They don't like to be transplanted, so I'm hoping they do all right. I am going to try and direct sow as well and see what I can get. Hopefully the squirrel, I haven't seen too much squirrel activity yet this year. Lastly, I have these dahlias, tubers that I had gotten. Those need to get in the ground as well. That's a lot to plant. I don't think I can get all that done in the amount of time that I have, but I'm going to lay things out, take you along with me, and let's see what we can get done this afternoon. So first up on my list is zinnias. I'm going to kind of sprinkle them. I'm going to kind of do a few sweeping areas of zinnias throughout this bed, just kind of tucking them in everywhere because they'll be color all summer long. I have misplaced my Biotone starter fertilizer. I can't find it anywhere. I'm just going to use Garden Tone for now. That'll work. So I'm going to sweep the mulch out of the way, get these in the ground, water them in. I'm also trying to be mindful of my walking paths, making sure I can get in here and cut from them. I ran inside and grabbed my spacer. I'm going to use a sheet of paper. It said 9 to 12-inch spacing for zinnias. I'm just going to use, this is 8.5 piece of computer paper. I folded in half. So I'm just going to use that kind of as a guide. So let's grab this first batch. What is this one? Zinnia mazurkia. Oh, this one was beautiful. Little baby. I'm not even disturbing the roots, so this will be wonderful. Grass always sneaks in. Let's sprinkle some Garden Tone around. I am sick of picking up those white tab things all over the place. They just make a mess all over the yard. So we have tons of rocks. I'm just going to use rocks as labels. So I'm back. My phone died. My sister stopped by. I was visiting for a little bit, hanging out. I did get some plantings done. In this area here, I am doing all zinnias. So I started with the mazurkia, which is a beautiful pink white, and then it transitions into like the polar bear, and then a salmony one over here by the delphiniums. So we got the salmon over here, the polar bear, and then the mazurkia, which is that pink. And then it transitions into the Queenie Lime Orange. And I did use different labels. I have a ton of rocks around here. So I thought, well, why not? I hate having those plastic labels everywhere. They just kind of make a mess. You can't see them. This I might not be able to see, but I know it's in here. I can kind of dig for it, and it's kind of cool looking. So we'll try that for labels. So we have the orange, transitions into the lime next to the peonies, kind of goes around here. And I am going to do the lemon right around this hosta under this little tiny peach for this year. So right in the center of this triangular bed, I will have zinnias. I think it'll be beautiful. So let's get the rest of these planted and see what else we can get done. I'm just using this piece of paper as spacing, 8.5 by 11. So I'm just laying it down and very carefully breaking the zinnias apart because they don't like their roots to be disturbed. Digging a hole and plopping it in. All watered in, looking lovely. I'm so happy. So next up, right in front of the zinnias are back here, right in front. This is some Rudbeckia, black-eyed Susans. Back here I have irises that are just about ready to bloom. I will leave their foliage for the summer, but it won't have any color. Same with the peonies, they'll have foliage but no color. I'm going to plant dahlias right in here. So these two kinds of dahlias I have right in front of us. This is the Pinky Swear blend. And this is the other one, Arabian Night Duet blend. So the two of those combinations together I think will be beautiful next to each other. So we're going to do that right in the front. One cool thing I've discovered over the years, I found this auger. That's an attachment for your drill, and it helps expedite plants when you got to do bigger holes like this. So it helps expedite planting so much more. So let's do the Arabian Night Duet blend. We'll do one here, maybe one here, and one here. So spacing is 12 to 16 inches for this. So I'm just gonna guesstimate for this one. Like that, and these will be easy enough to stake if we need to stake them. So this is the Arabian Night blend. Toss in some fertilizer. Ooh, look at the roots. That looks beautiful. Good timing to get this in the ground. This will be happy. And I'm not using the rocks for everything. I do have some tags. If whatever I have tags for, I'm just going to keep with it. Ooh, look at those roots. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this other batch, the Pinky Swear blend, this didn't, that has a broken neck, and I don't know if this one has an eye on it. So that's why those didn't root, which is fine. I got 3 of each. I'm happy with that. And I have one more thing in this area I want to plant. These tulips obviously are going to die back soon. Right in this area here, I don't have much. I have zinnias behind me and dahlias in front and black-eyed Susans. So I think right in here I have these branching lemonade sunflowers, and I think it'll be a bright pop of yellow, something to tie in these darker colors and bring it all together. So I'm going to plant these in here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny, when I garden, I don't have a real plan as what I'm going to do. I just kind of go with it, look at my space, do what feels right. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I learn from it and figure it out and move on. I'm back. It's been a couple days. We had a couple cold nights, so I took a break from planting. I left everything outside. My coleus got bit by frost a little bit, but I think if I trim back the leaves, they'll be okay. So I'm back out here today planting. I got some bulbs that I had ordered, some dahlia bulbs, bonanza variety, and freesia double mix blend. So I'm going to get those planted today as well. It is the weekend, so planting marathon, here we go. I do have to show you one thing though. My irises started blooming and they look beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There's the other one. Just 2 blooms, quite a bit of buds. I just love it. So lovely. All right, let's get to planting. I'm going to start with the dahlias because I got them right over there. There's 4 bags. So I'm going to kind of tuck them in behind there just to give a little height variance. Oh, I do have eucalyptus here and here. I thought the chickens got them all. That's exciting. There's another mushroom. A little mushroom garden this year. I don't know what that is, so I think I'll... These freesias are perennial, so they'll come back every year. There's 20 per bag. Okay, I just ran inside and looked it up. These safflowers are annuals and 10-inch spacing. So this video could go on all day. I think I'm going to end it here with me planting some sweet peas. It's been one of those days. I've just kind of been bouncing around, getting project done after project, little things here and there, getting groceries. One of the things we fixed, I'll turn around and show you, is this sprinkler right here. It's a copper sprinkler where the head of it spins. The base of it broke, so we fabricated this wooden base to it. That took a little bit. And then we went and got groceries, and last up I'm doing is the sweet peas. I got these T-posts right there. My microphone died right here, but anyways, I have these T-posts up and I'll use that for support with the chicken wire. Let's get to planting the sweet peas. Alright, I thought I'd give you a little tour of everything I've planted over the past couple of days. I didn't get this on camera, but I planted tomatoes. I'm going to try to interplant veggies and herbs and flowers this year, so I'm going to do a little flowers in the herb garden and veggie garden and vice versa. So here's some oregano next to it. We have our sweet peas, some lavender. I need to weed out the grass, and this is Dusty Miller came back. This was from last year. I had no idea I would do that. I just never pulled it out and it came back. Pretty cool. Anna's hyssop. Here we have a little row of the safflower. Some of it's looking a little sad. I'm not sure if it's because I didn't get a ton of roots on there. Lilies and yarrow. And here is the peach tree. Artichokes in here, little tiny zinnias all up through there. Irises looking beautiful. Wormwood. Here's the sprinkler I was talking about. We just fashioned that base on with scrap wood we had. A pansy that came back from last year right there. Isn't that cute? Over here to the left we have eucalyptus, doing better than I thought. I interplanted some dahlias in here in this area, all the way up here. In this whole section here I did freesia bulbs, and got some more dahlias here that I pre-sprouted. And the zinnias go all the way around. Alright, plant friends, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you found that video enjoyable. I hope you're having a great time in your garden. And I hope you're enjoying your spring. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.